Welcome to MKT363E Services Marketing. In this video, we will discuss the service talent cycle. By the end of the video, you will be able to 1. List the 3 elements of the service talent cycle. 2. Describe how firms can hire the right people. 3. Explain how firms can enable their people. And 4. Explain how firms can motivate and energize their people. The service talent cycle has 3 aspects: hiring the right people, enabling the people, and motivating and energizing the people. This means that the leadership needs to focus the entire organization on supporting the front line and have a strong culture and passion for service. I will elaborate on each of these points in the next few slides. First, hire the right people. The old saying is that people are your most important asset. However, that's wrong. The right people are your most important asset. Therefore, it's important to hire the right kind of people. So, how do you hire the right kind of people? The first is to be the preferred employer. There are certain companies that are known to be places which is very good to work at, and they have a very positive image in the community. So examples in Singapore would include things like Procter & Gamble. It would be like even SIM. In these companies, the employee welfare is very well taken care of, and staff also have a lot of good training opportunities. Next, select the right people. The point is to hire the whole person, including the heart, the head, and the soul. It's not just about hiring people who are academically smart and have very good grades. It's about hiring the personality as well, and to see if these people fit in with the core values of the organization. Next, hiring of the right people requires using a variety of ways to select the people. First is the use of multiple structured interviews. To improve hiring decisions, successful recruiters like to use structured interviews built around job requirements and to use more than one interviewer. Next, observe candidate behavior. One way of observing candidate behavior is not just by what you hear them say, but what you see them do. Behavior can be observed directly or indirectly, and also can be done using behavioral simulations or assessment center tests. Also, past behavior is the best predictor of future behavior. Hire the person who has won Service Excellence Awards, received many complimentary letters, and great references from past employers. Next, conduct personality tests. Many managers hire based on personality, and personality tests help to identify measurable traits that are related to a particular job, such as a willingness to treat customers and colleagues with courtesy, consideration, and tact, sensitivity to customers' needs, and the ability to communicate accurately and pleasantly. Last, give a realistic preview of the job. During the recruitment process, service companies should inform candidates about the reality of the job, thereby giving them a chance to kind of like try on the job and see whether it's a good fit or not. At the same time, recruiters can observe how candidates respond to the job's realities. In fact, some candidates may withdraw if they realize the job is not a good match for them. Next, enable your people through training. Training is not just about technical skills. Training is also about training about the organizational culture, the purpose, and the strategy. Very often during orientation, new hires are trained on what the company is about why they exist, and the purpose and the mission and the history and philosophy of the company. It's also important to train the staff in technical skills if they are not already equipped with those skills. And interpersonal skill training is also important, especially in jobs that require a lot of interpersonal interactions. Lastly, it's important that staff know about the product or the service that the company is selling. Next, enable the people through empowerment. Research has shown that empowerment is most important when the following factors are present within the organization and its environment. The first is when firms offer personalized and customized service based on competitive differentiation, when there's extended relationships with customers, when firms use technologies that are complex and non-routine, when the service failures are non-routine, when the business environment is unpredictable, and when existing managers are comfortable with letting employees work independently. Often, these kinds of firms deal with B2B situations. For example, selling complex accounting solutions, or selling total solutions in terms of IT, or selling management consulting solutions. Employees can be empowered in 3 different levels. For example, they could be involved in suggestions, and employees can be empowered to make recommendations through formalized programs. They can also be involved through job involvement, and they can be allowed to give suggestions as to how to redesign their jobs and make their jobs more efficient. Higher involvement gives even the lowest level employees a sense of involvement in the company's overall performance. Next, we can enable the people through building high-performance teams. High-performance teams have shared goals with team members, and team members have complementary skills. The supervisor provides feedback and aligns individuals to the goals of the team and the goals of the organizations, and rewards are based on team efforts rather than individual efforts. And often these teams come from different departments, and therefore there's a lot of coordination between managers of different departments to achieve overall goals. If efforts are rewarded according to team achievement, then there's a chance of high performance teams succeeding. Next, how to motivate and energize staff. Staff can be motivated and energized through job content. This because they want to do a good job. So in terms of job content, there can be a variety of different activities, and perhaps the company can show how their job improves and impacts on the lives of others. Employees also like jobs that come with freedom and flexibility and some form of decision making and empowerment. Next, there's a need for feedback and recognition. Humans are social beings, and they like to feel a sense of belonging. This is possible if there's recognition and feedback from the people around them, like their colleagues and bosses. If employees receive recognition and are thanked for excellent service, they want to continue achieving it. Next is goal achievement. Goals focus people's energies. Achieving important goals is a reward in itself. Goals that are specific, difficult but achievable, and accepted by the staff are strong motivators. In this video, we have looked at the different elements of the service talent cycle. In the next video, we will have an overview of the wheel of loyalty.